I'm making this video because I don't think we as Christians truly understand what the Bible is revealing. I don't think we really understand what this book wants us to know. You see, the Bible contains a veil. A veil is a mask, it's a disguise. So why is this? Why is the Bible veiled? Why does it contain a mask, a disguise? Think about it. We live in a universe that is governed by logic and science. The way that we discover truths about our universe is by solving for the unknown variables. If God created this universe, and that God designed it in such a fashion that we need to solve for the unknown variables in order to see its truths, then why would the knowledge given to us by that same God behave any different? The knowledge from a real God should be a puzzle. It should be a scientific problem that needs to be solved. It should contain veiled variables that need to be deciphered if we want to see the truth. And that's exactly how the Bible operates. What am I talking about? According to ancient Jewish prophecy, the Jewish Messiah will resurrect the Jewish temple. All Jews believe this to be a literal temple that will someday be rebuilt on the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. Jesus, however, tells the biblical reader that this prophecy is not about a literal temple, but about his body, which he said would be resurrected 3 days after his crucifixion. The temple is a veiled term for Jesus' body. This means whenever you encounter a biblical story and or prophecy depicting the Jewish temple, you are really reading a veiled story about the body of Jesus. In another example, Jesus claims he is the vine and his followers are the branches. If the vine is a veiled term for Jesus and branches are a veiled term for his followers, then whenever you encounter a biblical story and or prophecy depicting a vine and branches, you are really reading a veiled story about Jesus and his followers. So it's simple substitution, almost like algebra. There are veiled variables infused within the biblical stories that need to be deciphered. Unveil the terms, and the biblical reader will be able to see an unveiled knowledge that was previously hidden within this veiled text, the Bible. So here's my question to all Christians. Do you currently perceive the unveiled knowledge that exists underneath the veil? Have you properly put the pieces of the puzzle together so you can see what this book, the Bible, is truly revealing? I've spent a lot of time trying to decipher this book, and I'm going to present to you what I think it's revealing. If you disagree with me, then please prove me wrong. Please argue your point of view. I would greatly appreciate it. So let's start. The Bible claims that our species, each and every one of us, is born into this world already guilty with sin. The punishment for sin is death. So as soon as we exit the womb, before we've even done anything, we are guilty of sin, which carries a death sentence. Why is this? Why are we born into this dilemma of sin and death? We're told it's because of the first human Adam. It's because of what Adam did within the Garden of Eden. God instructed Adam not to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. God warned Adam not to eat from it or he would be put to death. Adam would die. Did Adam eat the forbidden fruit? Yes. And this one act caused not just Adam, but all of mankind to be cursed with sin and death. But why? Why are we guilty for something that we didn't do? For something this figure Adam did long ago? The accepted narrative within Christianity is that we inherited this sin and death in the same manner that we inherit eye color from our parents. The reason I have blue eyes is because I inherited this trait from my parents, whom have blue eyes. And that's why I've inherited sin and death. I've inherited sin and death from Adam, the first human, the patriarch of our species, because I am an offspring of Adam. But there is a serious flaw with this argument. Yes, I inherited my blue eyes from my parents, but me inheriting blue eyes does not put me in a dilemma. It does not automatically make me guilty of sin. It does not automatically give me a death sentence. If God is just and fair and loves each of us, if he loves all of mankind as the Bible claims, then how could God possibly sentence all of us to death for an offense that we never committed? This would be like having a dog with a litter of puppies. One day, the dog bites you, so you kill the dog. Then you also kill the dog's puppies, which had nothing to do with you being bit. They were innocent. This makes no sense. This is something that we as humans would never even do. Kill innocent puppies because their father bit us. So why would a God, whom is supposedly much more loving and compassionate than us, do such a thing? So the question becomes, are we properly understanding the story of Adam within the Garden of Eden? It's a veiled story, so it's possible that we're not. So let's lift the veil, let's decipher the veiled terms, and see if a new knowledge emerges. God warned Adam not to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. He warned Adam not to eat from it, or he would be put to death, Adam would die. But why? Why would Adam die if he ate from this tree? What is this veiled story really about? Initially, Adam only knew good. The creation in which he lived, everything he was currently being exposed to was good. The full scope of Adam's knowledge was solely good. None of it was evil. He had no knowledge of evil. If Adam only knew good, and the creation in which he lived was solely good, what do you think happened when Adam ate from the tree of knowledge of not only good, but also evil? When Adam ate from this tree, he gained the knowledge of evil. He became evil. And not only this, but his eyes opened to the consequences of what happens when one becomes evil. Those whom become evil are banished from the Garden of Eden and sent to the earth, an evil world designed to house those whom have died. What do I mean that the earth is an evil world designed to house those whom have died? Well, who is the god of the earth? Satan. And what is Satan's power? Death. Satan's power is death. What does this mean? It means when Adam was banished to the earth, he entered Satan's world, a realm that was ruled by death. Adam's reality was now death. What's the name of this world, the world that houses the dead? Hades. Hades is the world of the dead. So what is the Bible revealing? What world is Hades? Our world, the earth, appears to be Hades. If this is true, it would mean that we, mankind, too are currently dwelling within the realm of the dead. It would mean that we are dead, just like Adam is dead. But why would we be dead? It's because the story of Adam is really a veiled story about us, mankind. You see, when Adam died, you died. All of mankind died when Adam rebelled against God. Why? Because Adam is you. Adam represents mankind. The story of Adam's death is a veiled story about our death, the death of our species. We belong to Adam, we are a part of Adam, and for this reason, we are all dead. Our world, the earth, is the realm of the dead. We are no longer living within God's world, the God whom rules over the living. We are now in Satan's world, the God whom reigns over the dead. This idea suggests something very strange. It suggests that we were once alive, living in another world until we died and were sent here. Our world, this universe, is not our original home. This is an afterlife. We are currently in Hades, a world in which we do not belong. Now, I know this sounds ridiculous. I know it seems absurd that our universe is an afterlife, that this is Hades, the realm of the dead. But watch. How is Hades described? It's described as the land of forgetfulness, a world in which its inhabitants have no understanding. If our world, the earth, is Hades, then this is a depiction of us. We are these inhabitants that have no understanding. So is this true? Are we a people that have no understanding? Yes. At this moment, we mankind don't know why our universe exists or what function it serves. We don't know how we got here or why we're here dwelling on the earth. We have no idea if there is something we are supposed to accomplish or something we are meant to be doing. We are a people that have no understanding. How else is Hades, the realm of the dead, described? It's described as a world of darkness. If our world is Hades, then our world is a world of darkness, which it is. We are depicted as a people dwelling within a dark world. Okay, but if we're currently in the realm of the dead, how are we dead? To be dead means your conscious self, your spirit, is no longer contained within your true original body. If we, mankind, are the departed spirits dwelling within the realm of the dead, then the bodies we possess cannot be our true original bodies. These current bodies must not be real. They must be an illusion, which is exactly what the Bible claims. According to the Bible, everything we currently perceive merely possesses a dim likeness to true things, including our bodies. If this is true, that everything we perceive to be real is in fact not real, that our universe and everything contained within it is an illusion, scientific evidence should exist confirming this. So what do our scientists have to say? Are we living within a false reality? Well, they can't rule it out. There is scientific evidence suggesting that our universe really is just an illusion. A famous experiment known as the double-slit experiment revealed that our universe and everything contained within it physically exists only because it is being observed by us, the observers. When you stop observing an object, its physical nature will collapse into nothingness. It will physically disappear. This suggests that everything we believe to be real might not be real. Our universe and everything contained within it might be an illusion that is manifesting only because we, the observers, are observing it. So again, if our world is the realm of the dead, why are we here? It's because the story of Adam is really a veiled story about us. The story of Adam is revealing that prior to our birth within this universe, we were literally within the Garden of Eden, dwelling with Adam. When Adam turned evil, we turned evil. We literally followed the way of Adam, and for this reason, we are now here within the realm of the dead. This would make perfect sense why it is written that we are born already guilty with sin, why we are already condemned to death as soon as we're born. It's because we literally did sin prior to our birth here. We literally failed the test within the Garden of Eden. We were then sent here as sinful entities that deserve death. That's why we're dwelling here in the realm of the dead. But if this is true, then why can't we remember our time within the Garden of Eden? Why can't we remember what happened? It's because our current world is the land of forgetfulness, a world in which nothing from our past can be remembered. So, again I ask, what is the Bible revealing? What is this world in which we live? Is it the realm of the dead? If you don't think so, prove to me that it's not. Prove to me that I'm wrong. This is my challenge to all of you. Thanks for watching this first video. More will come.